This is episode 4 of BGC 14. And, okay, first off, I've had a very long day. My grandma wasn't feeling well, so I took her to the ER, and my mom and I were there all day. So, comes to find out she has pneumonia. So, everybody pray for my grandma, and hopefully, I will be picking her up tomorrow from the hospital and taking her home. But, yeah, very long day. So sleepy, but I wanted to still watch the episode and post this review tonight, even though it's after midnight in Atlanta, so it's technically tomorrow, which is today. But in LA, it's still yesterday, which is the day of the episode. So, in LA, it's not late. But, the episode starts with, there's like a piece of cotton from this blanket, on my lip. So it starts with Jasmine's birthday. I'm like, oh my god, another birthday? It's like a day after. And on my season, my original season, season 11, which filmed in February, March of 2013, my birthday was going to be on the show March 4th. But of course, you guys know I got kicked off in 2 weeks. So I got kicked off the day after Valentine's Day. And I gave all my flowers and stuff to the producers. Who did I give them to? I gave them to Trish, who's the executive producer now, and then also Lisa, who was a producer on the show, and I believe Lisa still works for them. I saw her on BGC 13 briefly, like near the end of us filming. But yeah, so it's Jasmine's birthday, and pics on wall. Okay, so I don't really know what is going on above the girls' beds. It's like really busy, and it looks like random pictures of all the girls. It's like plastered above their beds, and the only reason I think it's the pictures of the girls is because I think Jayla covered a picture of Lauren that was in her room. So I think it's just a random collage of all their pictures just plastered on the wall. I wouldn't want any other girls' pictures above my bed and my wall. I don't know if you guys remember, but on BGC 13 I had like my ripped up calendars, like the pages that were good, all over the basically above my headboard, and the girls continued to rip them down. And I wouldn't necessarily say girls, it was, y'all know which one it was. Comment below which girl it was that kept ripping my pictures down. Like, get a damn life. Alright, so let's see. Tina loses her ID at the beginning at supper club, and she's already saying like she's sick of living in the house, that she's ready to go home. And I'm like, ain't nothing even happened to you but one thing. And I mean, maybe she's just homesick. I don't know. She kind of reminds me of Tess at this point. You guys remember Tess? BGC 11. She went home after like 5 hours. She was like starting an argument with me, and then she acted like her mom needed her, but you clearly hear her mom on the phone saying, Tess, you want to quit everything, blah, 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 like, stay there. And of course, you guys know she used that as oh, by the way, I did my fingernails black. I haven't had my fingernails black since like middle school, high school, when I was like all goth, punk rock, whatever. So this is a little bit different. They were white last week, but I think I like them black. For some reason, they made my fingers look long and skinny today. Well, my fingers are skinny, but they're not long. They're actually really short. Alright, so Kat is, next thing, Kat's like crazy jealous. I said Kat's crazy jealous ass. Okay, so she's worried that Emily's going to a coworker's house. She's getting an attitude like, oh, she must be cheating. She must this, she must that. Kat has some serious trust issues. I cannot deal with that. And, let's see, Jayla's upset that, okay, so they're at this restaurant, and Jazz gets the promoter's phone number. I mean, I thought the promoter was kind of attractive, and he's saying that he's going to get them into all these clubs, and they don't have to wait in line. They're going to get free bottles and stuff, so why would you not get his phone number? It seemed like Jayla might have been a little bit jealous in that situation, that she wasn't getting the attention. I mean, I don't know, but that's somebody you want to talk to, because the show does buy some bottles for the girls. Sometimes you get free bottles, but sometimes you have to pay for them. So if this guy's saying that he runs 4 different, or he works at 4 different nightclubs, and he's getting you free tables, free bottles, free whatever, like, you better jump on it. Like, what are you talking about? Who cares if he wants 2 minutes on TV on this episode? Like, you want some minutes on TV because you wouldn't have tried out for the damn show. So if this guy's helping you out, looking out for you, giving you free bottles and tables, like, bitch, be nice, call the motherfucker, and don't complain. Like, take your ass to the club and get your free tables and bottles. That made no sense to me whatsoever. Alright, so Jayla, okay, Jazz is mad that Kat got an attitude. Okay, so the number somehow comes up missing. She thinks she gives it to Tina. Tina doesn't have it. It looked like she gave it to the twins. And then she's somehow blaming Kat, or Kat is on the other end of this fight. And this is the first time Kat's like really, really snapped. She's like, no, fuck you, bitch. And what did she say? She said, shut up, bitch, you're drunk. Yeah, she's like, you're drunk, shut up, bitch. I was like, whoa, Kat's going crazy. And of course, later on in the episode, she goes way more crazy than this, which was, oh god, it was really entertaining. So, alright, so the twins, next thing you know, they're in the limo. The twins are getting involved because Jazz was in the limo saying, fuck everybody, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, one of the twins wants to jump in, and one of them does not believe in bras because they keep, like, blurring out her nipples on the birthday date, and then this time it was blurred out for a split second, but she's wearing, like, this sweater and no bra. Like, her nipples are really hard and sticking out, which she has nice titties and nice nipples, so I guess she can do that, but, I mean, put a damn bra on sometimes. Like, who wants to walk around with their nipples out all day? Like, I'm wearing a sports bra, and I even put a little bit of padding in my sports bra, because I don't want to walk around with hard nipples. Like, that's all people can sit there and look at, is when you got, like, two hard nipples sticking out. So then Jazz is crying in the production van. Tell me, it's my birthday! She's like crying. She's upset. She got kicked out of the van, which I thought she was going to get sent to a hotel, which clearly she didn't. Everybody just calmed down afterwards. And we always have those production vans behind us. They do multiple things. Like, for one, if somebody gets into a fight or something in the limo, kicks out the club or whatever, they have to ride in the production van. Production vans have, like, a little piece of paper in the window that says, like, A, B, C, D, whatever. If you're ever in LA or around the area where they're filming, you'll sometimes see those production vans driving around with a letter in the window. They also use those on some movie sets, too. So, yeah, she's in the production van. She ends up going back to the house. And then, of course, she goes crazy again. She's like, why is Tina and Kat... Okay, so then Jazz is going crazy. Oh, so this is what I was saying. Why was Tina and Kat in the twins' room? That was a little odd to me. I was like, well, what are they doing in there? What are they talking about? But, of course, keep in mind, guys, because somebody was getting offended last week, like, these shows are edited. I am doing a review based on the edited version on Oxygen of Bad Girls Club. I don't know what really happened. I don't know what was edited out. A lot's edited out. So when people say, oh, well, this girl did an interview saying this, and she, okay, well, you can comment below, like, who said what in what interview and how it doesn't make sense. Like, that's fine. But keep in mind, I'm only watching the damn episode on TV, so I'm doing the review based on the episode. But if you want to add and tell me more of the story, I would like to hear it. So you can comment below, and I will make sure I read it. Alright, so, like Lauren... Oh, and I really like the fact, for one, it wasn't the Lauren show this damn episode, and it was more of the Kat show, which I'm really starting to be fond of Kat. So, Lauren makes the comment... Oh, no, she's like, I still had Jazz's back, and Tina, of course, for the second time this episode says, you know, she'd rather be home. But I really like the fact that even though Jazz was going crazy, Lauren was like, no, I have her back regardless. Like, whatever she does, she has her back. I'm that type of person. I'm a very loyal friend. So, like, if you're my friend and we're somewhere and you do something wrong and all these girls are mad at you attacking you, I'm going to have your back no matter what. No matter what it is, you're wrong, whatever, I'm still going to have your back. And then not until we, you know, we're away from people or at home, I'm going to say, you know what, friend, that was really messed up. You shouldn't have done that. Like, that was really bad. But I'm not going to say that in front of the other people. I'm going to have your back regardless because I am a very loyal person. Wrong or right, like, you're my friend, then you're going to be my friend. So I really like the fact that Lauren was going to have Jazz's back and not turn on her for her being drunk and crazy because we all know that Sarah, when she gets drunk, she be getting crazy. So I watch my alcohol nowadays. I really don't drink too much liquor. On my last show, I pulled like a bad girl moment and I drank a little bit too much during interviews and I went a little psycho and my guy was not having it. He was like, well, what the hell? Where did that come from? And I told him, like, you've never even watched any of my damn episodes. You never really see me mad. Like, this is part of my personality. I've done this like a million times before. So, we are restricting my alcohol on the last show, which is funny because I helped Judy on BGC 13 not drink. Which, of course, I constrained, whatever, myself. I was like, okay, I'm not going to drink that much anymore. So, I haven't been drinking liquor hardly at all. I just been drinking wine. So, give me a pat on the back. I've been good. Okay, so Jayla puts powder all over Jazz's bed, and next thing you know, Jazz is on the floor crying, having a mental breakdown, apologizing and stuff, and of course, Kat, you know, Kat's a good person. Jazz is crying and stuff, so Kat comes over there and comforts her and gives her a hug. She could have been a bitch, like some girls might have been, so That's another reason why I really like Kat. I like the fact that she did at least forgive Jazz enough to make her feel good and give her a hug that night when she was like upset and drunk, you know? Okay, so next day is the BGC photo shoot, which they call on the show to us, it's called Hype Fest. And we had to do it at like 6 a.m. It was really, really early. Of course, you guys remember on BGC 11, I drove alone. All 6 of the other girls piled up in a damn Jeep when there's only enough room for 4 to 5 girls. All 6 wanted to go in a Jeep, and of course, I was sitting, and that's when you got introduced to Mo, pretty much for the, well, first time, but really the second time. Because you guys see him in the kitchen when I first walk in, and then I tell the girls that I made him, and I end up calling him a rhino instead of a hippo. I think Tiana thought he was a pig, and I'm like, no, it's a fucking rhino, when he's really a hippo. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but Hype Fest for the photo shoot was when I had Mo with me and I was talking to him, and it was really me talking to myself. You know, some people talk to themselves out loud, some people talk in their head, whatever. And at this point, I was going crazy. Normally, I sit at home and I talk to Kiko, which you can hear him chewing on something over there. And of course, he wasn't there, so Mo, you know, of course, has like a little animal-looking cute face, kind of like Kiko's face, like a pit bull. So I was talking to Mo, which of course made me feel better. So yeah, the BGC photo shoot, they do that. Everybody looked really good. Everybody was really pretty. Their hair, their makeup, their outfits. I liked everything of their photo shoots. BGC 11, I didn't like my hair. They did this stupid little braid, and then my hair was straight. And I was like, I am not some like little hippie girl. Like, what are you doing with my hair? Oh my god! And then the All-Star Battle photo shoot, they curled my hair like in these itty bitty like spiral curl French fry looking things. Teased the shit out of the top of it to where it looked like I had a helmet on my head or a wig, and I'm like, I have real hair. Why does everybody else's hair look better than mine? Like, no, that was not fair. I don't like either of those promos. I ended up liking the 13 promo only because I was like, no, we're doing my hair straight. I don't want no funny business. Regular plain makeup. I don't want to be looking crazy. All right, yeah, because I think Battle 2, like, my face looked huge. On BGC 11, my nose looked pointed. My hair looked all preppy. And, yeah, I wasn't feeling it whatsoever. So the twins say they can't trust Jayla because she was, and in the confession, or in the interview, they're like, oh, she's conversating with Jazz. Conversating is not a word. I don't know where people got this. Like, conversation, it's just conversation. Or conversing, or converse, or something. Like, it's not conversate. I don't know why everybody thinks the word conversating is a damn word, because it's not. You're trying to use, like, a big word to sound intelligent, but you sound dumb because it's not really a word. Like, can you say talking about, communicating? I don't know. Please quit saying conversating, people. Lauren says, why did you talk to Jayla? So, you know, Lauren's getting a little, they made a short little scene about Lauren asking why she's talking to Jayla, Jazz talking to Jayla. And then Jazz makes a comment, keep your friends close, your enemies closer. And I don't really believe all that because I think Jazz is, like, a sweet, kind-hearted person. She has, like, a tough exterior and stuff, but I really doubt that she's, like, keeping her enemy closer being Jayla. I think she genuinely felt bad and likes Jayla a little bit. And, of course, she's looking tough in front of Lauren and them by saying enemies closer. Bullshit. I see right through you, Jazz. You're actually, like, sweet. So, Lauren wants to know why Kat didn't have her back. And, of course, Kat didn't have Jazz's back in the limo. Jazz just treated her like shit, cussed her out and stuff like that. Like, why would you have her back when you're completely pissed at her? So, I agree. I don't think Kat was wrong for not having her back. And, if anything, Lauren should have jumped in the damn fight. You saw Jayla jump in the fight for the twins. Lauren, wanting to fight and start all this crap, should have jumped in the fight for Jazz. Maybe she did. I didn't see it. Okay, so Jayla and the twins are going off over Jazz. Jayla ties her hair up, and I mean, I don't know why I didn't think about that. Like, I didn't think about it till after my hair got ripped out like 5 times. I was like, let me tie my hair up. Like with Mimi, I was like, let me tie my hair up. I should have tied my hair up on the BGC 13 reunion. I don't know what the deal is. I just need to start always going to reunions with my hair slicked back like this in like a damn bun. I was even thinking about tying it back and wrapping it and wearing a wig. That way when they rip my hair off or try to rip my hair out, it just rips my wig off because all those girls want to do is damn rip some hair out. I don't know why. Alright, so the little blooper thing was really cute. It made me laugh. The girls are blindfolded. They're like, get closer, like grab such and such's titties, and they're like making the little honking noise. That was really cute. Kat and Tina, the stupid marriage. I'm over that. We've seen that. Julie did it for Rima and somebody on Cabo season 9. And then Julie wanted to do it for Rocky and her girlfriend on season 13. Invited me and Judy to the damn fake wedding. I said, I ain't going out there for that bullshit. You already did this before. I'm trying to see it. So this is the third time I've seen this stupid fucking wedding, and it's stupid. If there's a BGC 15, do not do no damn fake wedding. Like, nobody wants to see that anymore. Do something else. Like, pretend a funeral. I don't know. All right, Jayla says Tina has to go. And, you know, Jayla, the girls are out there sunbathing. Lauren and whoever's gone. And Kat and Tina are down. You can tell I'm tired of these damn names. And she's like, oh, it's time for Tina to go home. She locks the door. She throws her clothes out front. And next thing you know, Tina's just like, well, whatever, I'll just go home. Like, she's just taking it. Like, bitch, what? Even if you wanted to go home, I would, like, go home the next day, but make sure I brought my shit in that day and cuss some people out just to prove a damn point. I ain't going home because of y'all bitches. But then I could go home willingly by myself tomorrow saying I don't want to be here. Y'all driving me crazy. But there's no way in hell I would let Jayla or anybody push me out the house. I mean, y'all saw it. 6 people wanted me out the damn house, and I was like, okay, well, this is my house, too. I'm not going home. Like, what? Tina, I really thought I was going to like you. I think you're a pretty girl, but that was one of the weakest exits in history besides Tessa's exit, and I'm very disappointed in you. Very disappointed. You should have left the next damn day on your own. All right. She says Tina Turnup is out. No, you ain't Tina Turnup. You're Tina, I don't know what you are. Tina Turnup. Sounds like a damn vegetable. Oh, so Kat's like, I gotta go pee. She ain't having this shit. She didn't bust the window open. I'm like, damn, that glass looked thick as hell. Kat just punched straight through it. I don't know if y'all noticed it earlier, but she had to go pee or she was doing something. And she had like a little pink bow on her panties. And for her to be like the kind of macho type girl, I was really surprised she had a pink bow on her panties. I don't know if you guys saw that. And then she punched the glass again. The sound guy came over. So if you notice the guy that came over, he wasn't a camera guy. He's the sound guy. He was on my season 13. I think he was on my last show, too, that I recently filmed, which isn't BGC. And he's like, no, stop. Of course, you see her hand bleeding and stuff. I don't know how she hit that glass again a second time. But, you know, when I'm mad, I've hit a glass open before. You don't really care. You don't think about it. That's the sound guy. He's got the little box. And it has, like, these little channels and stuff in it, and they're connected to those little blue lavaliers that you always see on, like, the back of girl shirts and stuff. That's, like, their microphones. It's going into that damn box, which somehow connects to whatever for editing later. So that's the sound guy. All right, so Jazz left Kat to Lauren's house. Jazz took Tessa's bed and moved upstairs. Who upstairs? I don't know. Anyways, so Lauren decides to move in the room with Jazz. No. Jazz decides to move in the room with Lauren, or vice versa. I don't remember. But either way, Kat's getting really upset. And, oh, I know what I was saying, Jazz, because Jazz Monet from my season. When Tess got kicked out, I convinced Jazz Monet to move upstairs with me and Tiana, and Teresa was a little upset. And, of course, you know, Gigi came and Gigi shared with Teresa. So I understand when Kat was upset. She thought those were her friends, and, of course, they left her. So Lauren tells Kat that, you know, they wanted her to go home, and they were, like, conducting a damn plan. I don't remember what word she says, but I don't remember. And next thing you know, Kat's going psycho. She's like kicking the door. There's like a cut on her leg. Her damn poor hand is all wrapped up. She's like, I thought all my roommates were my friends. And if you didn't learn this before, there are no friends in the Bad Girls Club. For the most part, you know, I made a couple friends, but yeah, I don't know. Kat's my favorite person now. It's really crazy because I never liked Kat before. Tina, nobody else really stuck out to me. I'm glad that I'm starting to like Jayla a little bit. She wasn't that obnoxious this show. And I don't know, I kind of like Jayla this episode. Twins were kind of in the background. Lauren, thank God, was in the damn background. And this episode, Kat is my favorite. So I'm excited to see next episode and see who the replacement is. The new girl. You're not an original. You're a replacement. Wonder how many times we're going to hear that. Good night.